Consistency often gets overshadowed by big wins, dramatic transformations, and viral success stories. We live in a world that glorifies quick results, but behind every success story you admire is a quiet, consistent force. Whether it's the athlete who trains daily, the writer who crafts a few paragraphs every morning, or the parent who shows up with love day after day, the real transformation comes not from intensity, but from consistency. We're conditioned to seek instant gratification. Social media highlights the final results, the weight loss, the book deal, the business launch. What we rarely see is the process, the early mornings, the days it felt pointless, the tiny steps that didn't look like progress. Because consistency doesn't always feel exciting. It's often repetitive, slow, and unglamorous. But that's where the magic happens. Consistency is the bridge between goals and results. It's not about being perfect every day. It's about showing up, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. One reason we struggle with consistency is that we rely too much on motivation. We wait to feel inspired or ready. But motivation is a fleeting emotion. It comes and goes. If you only act when you're motivated, you'll never build momentum. Instead, build habits, systems, rituals. Make it easier to show up than to skip. Lay your gym clothes out the night before. Set a daily alarm to journal. Use apps to track your streaks. Make consistency automatic, not emotional. Small efforts, repeated over time, create massive change. This is the power of the compound effect. Reading 10 pages a day, 12 books a year. Walking 20 minutes daily equals improved health, mental clarity, and stamina. Saving $5 a day equals over $1,800 a year. These don't sound revolutionary, but over time they reshape your life. Consistency doesn't demand huge sacrifices. It asks for small steps, taken daily. Real-life examples. 1. The student. Maria wanted to learn a new language but felt overwhelmed. Instead of diving into long study sessions, she committed to 10 minutes a day using a language app. A year later, she could hold conversations with native speakers. 2. The fitness beginner. James hated the gym, so he started by walking 15 minutes each morning. After a month, he added body weight exercises. 6 months later, he had lost weight, gained energy, and built a new lifestyle without ever stepping foot in a gym. 3. The writer. Sophie dreamed of writing a novel, but with a full-time job and kids, she had little time. So she woke up 30 minutes earlier and wrote 300 words a day. 2 years later, she published her first book. These aren't superhuman feats. They're ordinary people choosing consistency over intensity. Start small. Don't aim for perfection. Start with something so small you can't fail. 1 push-up, 1 paragraph, 1 mindful breath. Small wins build confidence. Tie it to a trigger. Create a routine by anchoring your new habit to an existing one. Stretch after brushing your teeth. Meditate after making your coffee. Track your progress. Use a journal or app to check off each day you follow through. Seeing your streak grow is motivating. Forgive the misses. Life happens. You will miss a day. That's okay. Consistency isn't about never slipping. It's about getting back on track quickly. Celebrate milestones. Recognize your efforts. Reward yourself for showing up. Progress is progress, even if it's slow. One powerful reason to stick with small, consistent actions is that they shape who you are. Every action is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Each time you write, you reinforce, I am a writer. Each time you exercise, you tell yourself, I am someone who takes care of my body. Each time you read, you affirm, I'm a learner. Consistency isn't just about doing more. It's about becoming more. No path is linear. You will face obstacles, illness, burnout, travel, unexpected changes. The key isn't to avoid these, it's to plan for them. Create a minimum baseline. On tough days, what's the bare minimum you can do to keep the habit alive? Build in flexibility. Allow for off days without guilt. Use them to recharge, not quit. Reflect and adjust. Regularly review what's working and what needs tweaking. Consistency thrives on awareness, not rigidity. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see results. You're eating better, but not losing weight. You're practicing daily, but not improving fast enough. This is the hardest part of the process. Trust the timeline. Growth isn't always visible. Some progress is happening beneath the surface. Like seeds in soil, your efforts need time before you see the bloom. Keep watering. Keep showing up. Relationships. Showing up consistently builds trust. A weekly phone call, a daily check-in, a note of appreciation. These small acts keep connections strong. Work. Rather than spurts of all-nighters, steady output builds credibility. A consistent schedule, steady communication, and reliability go further than burnout cycles. Self-care. You don't need spa days to care for yourself. A daily walk, a 5-minute journal, drinking water. These daily practices add up to a healthier, more grounded you. Each time you follow through, you build self-trust. You stop waiting for the right time and start becoming the kind of person who does what they say. That quiet confidence is powerful. You don't need permission to begin. You don't need massive changes to grow. You need to start and then keep going. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about honoring your values, even when no one's watching. It's about believing that small things matter, because they do. So if you're waiting for motivation, stop. If you're chasing quick results, pause. If you're feeling stuck, simplify. Pick one small thing. Do it today. Do it again tomorrow. And let the quiet power of consistency change your life. Because every great transformation begins with one simple choice: to show up. Let you flourish, because your best self is waiting to bloom.